You know what I think? I think there are no guys who want a serious relationship in 2024.
Liar!
Like, where are they? And I'm not even talking about the guys under 30. What happened to the guys above 30? I feel like they don't want that either. What's going on?
I just want to know, where do all the single men hang out at? Are you guys at a bar? Like, do I need to start going to the bars? Because Hinge at the moment is just a disappointment. So definitely not on Hinge. Are you just hibernating at home? Obviously, I'm not going to be able to find you at the house playing cards.
Sorry.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. We have Ampu here, happy to see you. Today guys, we'll be taking a look at a video compiled by Men Only, which is a small channel that makes banger of videos. I mean, I say small channel, but it's a bigger channel than mine. But I am still the best virtual blonde mummy on the internet, right? I am unmatched in that sphere. So gentlemen, let's get started and let's see what they have to say.
I told a guy that I was waiting till marriage. It was our 5th date. We were trying to decide if we wanted to be exclusive or not, and expectations and what that would look like. And we talked about my waiting for marriage for about an hour. And he had a lot of questions, and I was like trying to answer them to the best of my ability and explain where I'm coming from and why it's important to me. He was really nice about it, like just a gentleman, just wanting to understand. And I told him, I know that this is a lot to take in.
That's what she said.
And I want you to be able to make the best decision for you. So please, take a couple days, think about it. Don't think about my emotions, just think about what you need in a relationship. And then give me a call back in a couple days. And just let me know what you've decided. And I've been waiting for the phone call all day. And I'm like I know that it'll be good either way. Like, this is just how it is. Like, if I'm gonna choose to set myself apart in Christ, then this is what dating looks like.
And it's that easy, guys. See how she is not worried about it. She's not in a situationship. She's not getting her heart broken. She's not into any sort of drama. She knows that she'll be good either way. Because if this guy commits, then this woman has respected herself. She has respected her body. She has respected her time. And she has basically told the dude, look, I don't want to hook around if we're not a relationship because of respect for myself, because of respect for my future husband, because of respect towards the prospect of having a family in the future. And it's that easy. And now if the guy commits, well, then you have a relationship. Then you secure the commitment up front. Then he shows you that he also values your body and your time. If he doesn't, well, we just part ways. We don't have we have a different set of values, Guys, it's that easy. You match that, which is not spreading your legs before the commitment, with having a good partner selection ability, and that's the game for women. All right, you match that with knowing which guys that will commit will actually make for good boyfriends and husbands, and which don't and are just playing around. And that's it. That's the whole game for women. That's the only thing we have to do. And we see these women so rarely, guys, that actually value their time and their bodies. We so often see women who they have already slept around 5 times. They've already spread their legs, and now this guy is dismissing them, and they're crying on the internet. Oh, men are so evil. Where are the good men? But that's the solution. Let's continue now.
But
oh, by the way, sorry guys. Now, some of you may say that the 5th date is a long way, and that this guy probably spent a couple $100 for 5 dates, only then to learn that she, won't be giving out S3X, which I get that, and it sucks for the guy. But for a woman that's actually a virgin, 5 dates is not much. If you try to look at this from her lenses, she's not into the whole fast dating, you know, where we're trying to get what we want in the fastest way possible. So I think from her perspective, she was not trying to lead this guy on or something. But well, what do you think, gentlemen?
But it just feels kind of bad to be waiting for his phone call, like waiting to see, like, am I worth dating if I don't have sex? And I'm like, he hasn't called yet, and it's 8 p.m. And so I'm like, well, maybe he's not calling because he'll show up to my place with flowers and tell me that that's not why he was interested in me, and that he wants to be in a relationship with me either way, and that I'm worth it. But is that unrealistic? You know, like wanting like I don't know, I just wish that I was worth a big gesture, because right now I don't even know if I'm worth a phone call. And it hurts a little bit.
I mean, she says it hurts, but guys, just notice the stark difference. Now, yes, this woman also feels bad, but she feels bad because she's taking the, you know, the hard path. She's taking the path that actually takes some effort, compared to the other women who feel bad because they've taken the easiest path of instant gratification, and they feel bad only because they can't get away with Chad. That's why they feel bad. This woman feels bad because she's taking the longer path, but it's gonna pay out. It's gonna pay out because she's not gonna engage with all the drama. And also, imagine you're her future husband. Just compare seeing this TikTok to all the other TikToks. Like, seeing this TikTok, you'll probably be proud, right? Oh, I'm so thankful she didn't, you know, give the S3X to that guy. Like, how would you feel as a man if this is the TikTok you saw of your wife, now current wife, when she was younger, compared to the other women who go on TikTok and talk about how they did things with this man, but later on he dismissed them, how they went on to, you know, have S3X with a man for 6 months at a time, only for that man to later dismiss them. They just, nothing to do, one case with the other, right? I'm proud of this one, guys. Let me know what you think. Also, gentlemen, take a look at the body language, at the facial expressions, at the overall attitude of the video, and compare that to the usual whining we see in cars by women with high body counts. Yeah, this woman is pleasant, she speaks in a soft tone, she's not bitter. Bitterness, guys, accompanies all women who have large body counts, and they shout in their cars, and they are annoying and bossy and confrontative and aggressive. Take a look at this one on the other hand. It's just two different separate worlds, guys. And this is what, yes, she may feel alone and all that at the moment, but this is the type of woman that is wife material, all right? And it will eventually pay off. Not like the other women who will just ride the carousel and spin into an endless vortex of bitterness and anger and pass away alone. But now, guys, speaking about the devil.
At this point, I'm looking for a man that doesn't cheat, doesn't lie, is loyal, doesn't control me. Period. The bare minimum. The bare minimum. But it seems like I'm fishing in the wrong pond. Does anyone else feel like Australia is just not it? Boys, bare minimum, where are you?
Hiding away from women like you. Guys, the first three things, no problem. Massive red flag with the that doesn't control me. And now some naive guy will say, ah, Hidan, you want to control women. No, guys, I don't want to control women. I don't want them to be slaves. But don't a man that doesn't control me, translation, she just wants you to agree with everything that she says. She wants her to lead the relationship. She wants her to be masculine when she wants to be masculine, and you to be masculine when she wants you to provide or do something, you know, attributed to traditional men, right? She wants both the, she wants the power that a man has. She wants the privileges that women have and the accountability of a child. That is what this woman wants. That is what a man that doesn't control me means. That she gets to post pictures on her Instagram that are revealing. She gets to entertain guys on her socials. She gets to go to clubs every weekend with her girlies. And you can't say nothing about it. All right? You cannot say anything to this woman. That's what I'm talking about. That's the massive red flag. A submissive woman that wants her man to lead will never say something like that. So massive red flag.
I just want to know, where do all the single men hang out at? Are you guys at a bar? Like, do I need to start going to the bars? Because Hinge at the moment is just a disappointment. So definitely not on Hinge. Are you just hibernating at home? Obviously, I'm not going to be able to find you at the house playing.
I mean, talking about hibernating, why don't you date the bears? You women have made it pretty obvious that men are more dangerous than bears because bears will never grape you, apparently. So just date the bears. Why won't you? Well, I guess, guys, because they don't want to pay the bills.
Cards. Do I need to start going to Bunnings more often? I need to start going to like footy games. Like, where do I need to go to find some nice, eligible single bachelors or single men that are actually decent?
Well, I'll tell you where. In your 20s, right? Notice again, gentlemen, the first one that we covered, the religious one who was withholding bedroom fund, she was in her 20s, early 20s, right? Interesting fact, gentlemen. Notice how we never see religious good women in their 30s whining about where all the good men. No, because the first woman that was religious, by the time she's 30, the work and sacrifice she's doing right now by not taking the path of instant gratification will have paid out. All right? You're not going to see this woman at 30, the first one, whining about where all the good men. She's going to probably have 2 children and a loving husband at that point. This one, on the other hand, at 30, red flag. What have you been doing up until now? Have you been withholding bedroom fund? Of course not. They get to 30, guys, and they ask, oh, where are all the good men? They were in your 20s, and you were dismissing them left, right, and center because you were chasing the bad boys. All right? And now they come back crawling to men. Oh, please, I've learned. No, we don't care.
I'm sure many of us single women are curious to know where we're going to meet someone because social media is not it. My friends don't have friends that they can hook me up with. Or are you going through like a divorce right now? So you're just kind of finalizing those. Anyways, no offense, but yeah, let me know.
No, guys, I've said this multiple times. Men no longer are giving the commitment because we're tired. We're tired of being let down. We're tired of women entertaining chads, giving everything to chads, paying all the attention to them. That period in your life when you were in your early 20s and you were naive and you were writing the long poems and gifting the flowers and the roses, yeah, they dismissed you then. We're not going to take you back in now that we have been working our behinds off. Well, you were riding the carousel and now you want to say, oh, well, let's forget about the past. Let's just get together. It doesn't matter that you've spent the last 10 years working. Well, I've spent the last 10 years riding the CC carousel, right? But what do you think, gentlemen? You can see what Ampu thinks, right? He's just hiding from this woman. Well, fear no more, Ampu, because we will move on to our Reddit story. And guys, our Reddit story couldn't be more on topic. So let's read. This is from a woman. She says, I went from I wish he chose me to I'm glad I ended things. So basically, I, 25-year-old female, dated a guy, 27 male. I met on Hinge for a few months. It was going great at first. He will treat me well, have the same values and opinions on so many things. So I thought this could be something. He was like the perfect nice guy any woman will dream of having, literally, or so I thought. He told me that he's open to being in a relationship, so we both took it slow, decided that we both want to be exclusive, took time to know each other. 3 months into dating and I was starting to have feelings for him. We will hang out at his place, he would invite me to a sleepover, he introduced me to his friends. We started getting comfortable around each other, had deeper conversations, opening up to each other. He really treated me with respect and valued my feelings. Then all of a sudden, he tells me he's not ready for a relationship and he apologized for leading me on. He said he isn't ready for one, so I ended things because I felt disrespected. So good thing on her for ending things and not being the usual woman that just keeps pursuing Chad. Although, Now, she didn't mention it, but yes, they probably had S3X, right? Which is the problem that so many women face. And if they were to withhold S3X until marriage, they wouldn't have none of these issues. But well, guys, talking about withholding S3X after marriage is already nowadays considered the extreme. Like it's a cult nowadays to do that. So I guess a lot of men settle for please don't have a body count of 700 before you meet me, and I'm okay with that. And also, guys, I think that this is the halo effect, right? Because this guy is attractive. She says how understanding he was and how yada, yada, yada. This is probably all glitter that she's putting onto this man that he didn't deserve as much, right? She just views him in a better light. Let's continue now. About a month later, after I ended things, I found out he got a girlfriend. Wow. So obviously, he just didn't want a relationship with me and he strung me along. I tell you what, guys, this is what chads do all the time. They just hint at the idea that there could be a relationship, and that's it. That's all the work they have to do. Be attractive, hint at the idea that you want something more. Because, of course, if you say, well, I just want to hook up, now you're making them look too easy, right? They want to have a door that they can go out. You know, they want to say later, oh, he lied to me. That's what women want. I was hurt and mad. Like, why not just be honest with me? Because then you wouldn't have given the S3X, right? It's that simple, guys. I kept saying to myself, damn, I wish I was her. I found myself comparing to the new girl. Anyways, I started moving on and unfollowed him on socials. Fast forward to another month, he reached out to me asking me how I was. Yeah, he just wants to hook up. When women say they come up after a while and they say, hey, how you been? They want your money, right? They've been dismissing you. Now they are alone and out of options and they want your money. When guys do it, it's because you have given the S3X already and they want it again. They want to repeat, you know, have a second dish. He said he wanted to hook up with me. And there it is, guys. I haven't read up until this point. He started sending nudes and dirty text messages. I said I'm not interested, but he kept on insisting, even telling me he misses me and that he's truly sorry. I stalked his socials and found that he's still in a relationship. It always amazes me the little effort that these chads are putting. They're not even trying to make a good lie out of it, right? And this is why, guys, never trust these women when they say, oh, I was with a narcissist, I was with a manipulator, he was playing like 4D chess, you know, all these schemes. No, guys, it's not the case. We're not dealing with some Machiavellian men over here. These are chads that literally, they will try to hook up with you, and it takes one click on their Instagram page to see the pictures with their girlfriends, all right? They don't even care, guys. They're not even trying. The women just fall for them. And the fact that they have their girlfriend on the profile pictures, for me, just means that the girl probably knows, right? I mean, if he's that upfront about it, his girlfriend probably knows. It's just these women, guys, are okay to share a chat. They're okay to share a chat with 6 other women. They don't care. They just want 1/6 of him. Let's continue now. I asked him if he's seeing someone right now and he said no. I figured, wow, this guy is actually just a piece of crap. First, he strung me along, lied to me, and now he wants to cheat on his girlfriend with me. Now, I'm just glad I didn't get into a relationship with this guy. I was really hurt at first. Yeah, but you probably had S3X, right? I can only assume, guys. I don't know. I wasn't there, for those of you that may be shocked to learn. But I presume that she gave the S3X away. So, for your future husband, it really doesn't matter if you were in a relationship or not, because you did relationship stuff with this guy. I was really hurt at first that he didn't choose me to be his girl. Now I realized I'm lucky I didn't end up being his girlfriend. Dodged the bullet. I'm glad I ended things and didn't beg him to choose me or convince him to be in a relationship with me. I'm new to dating and all, and to be honest, I'm struggling. I feel like I always want to be chosen rather than be chooser. How to fix this? Well, guys, as mentioned, this is how you fix this. The way you fix this is, look, if you're not religious, I'm not even telling women to withhold it up until marriage. Just be careful about it. Don't give it out to every guy who is semi-attractive, right? Who is a Chad. Well, not semi-attractive, who is a Chad. Just do that. That's all it takes, guys. That's all it takes for women to win in this game, is to not spread their legs. It's that easy, man. Their game is way harder. So what do you think about all this, gentlemen? Kind of a more positive video today, don't get used to it. But guys, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you like your old mommy pal. And I'll see you next time. Have a good one.